Ожидание други. Ожидание други. Ожи... Игрок ALI XMCKNNA 666 присоед.
You think you outsmarted me? The mighty Muldoon? I don't think so, Yoked Girth.
Stay tuned for what happens next on Yoked Girth. Now a word from our sponsor.
Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky puncho fruit flavor? Introducing Apricot. It's a punch to the gut. So stop by, fill up, and make sure you get your Billy Hog hot dog before you jet away.
Good morning, Brook Hollow. Today is October 20, 1990. This is your news. We have a special breaking report. The police department has released information that more local teenagers have gone missing. They were last seen earlier this week, and the only connection between the teenagers is that they are all students at Brook Hollow High School. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of other possible abductions and missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department. The mayor of Brook Hollow has put a curfew into effect for anyone under 18 starting tonight. Now to other news. In the business world, prominent practical technology signs a few deals with
Осмотреть окрестности. W, A, S, D, для Дэви.
Can't remember what happened. Hey! Where am I? What the heck is this place? Everything seems so big. Whoa. Or am I really, really small? Pete Boggs?
Hoops? Where are we?
No idea. But I'm gonna find out.
Пробел, для. Левый shift, для. Enter, для вы обнаружили. Странный сигнал. Новая цель.
What's that?
На.
It sounds like a radio signal. It must be being transmitted from nearby.
Вы обнаружили. Ю, для переключаться, вы обнаружили. Расти.
Oh, wow. My scout training doesn't have a merit badge for this.
Игрок ELIXMCKENNE6. Игрок ELIXMCKENNE6. Вы обнаружили. Пол. Меню. Настройки. 0. W. Все меню. Настройки. Настройки. Z. Аудио. Z. Игра. Z кнопка. Z кнопка. Для параметры по умолчанию. N.
Does that weevil have asthma? Can insects get
Особые
asthma?
возможности. Круг Z. Скорость. Переключить. Почитать. Фон. Размер C. Озвучить текст на W.
That's a quick little fella. Kind of cute, too.
An appropriate wizard's familiar. Well, logic dictates that there are probably more of these stations around. Maybe if I keep searching, I'll find some clues. Or someone.
Whoa, where are you headed, Ant?
Science!
Watch it. Speedy coming through.
Hark, yonder lady of the Clover Forest! On what errand does the day find you?
Are you talking to me, Pete?
Oh, I meant the ladybug.
Right. Is that a basketball court?
I think that would be a lot bigger, Hoops. Tower to Nat, same intentions. Your flight path is not cleared.
I was a fool to have ever doubted myself. A fool like Klein, like Kaminsky, like Schmechter, like all of Ominent. I am here in the backyard. Down in the backyard. I mean, I am speaking to you from the backyard. I am tiny! I should gather my thoughts. This is a momentous occasion. Wendell Tolley official log, 89.08.05. Recording as I take my first steps into the miniature world. The sights are unbelievable. The textures, the way the light falls upon every surface, the subtle patterns in all of the objects that surround me, the grass. Even common lawn grass looks like a structure from an alien world. Wait, what's that sound? The very earth is trembling. Over there, what could it be? An ant! My God, today, the world has changed forever.
Better than starving, I think. It's getting quite late. I should construct some shelter and get some sleep. Consulting Detective Weevil, hot on the trail. He's got a nose for the truth.
And a passion for justice.
The Weevil's afoot. Curious. Ophidoidea. Worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.
That tastes really good. I'm ready to hit the sack.
Choke it down, Pete. Hey, a common example of the Formicidae family.
An ant.
An ant.
Can't waste food. Can't waste food. Can't waste food. Feeling refreshed. Need a little decongestant?
Science!
There's another aphid.
Science! Science!
Safety first. That ant's got some moves. Ugh. I've had worse, I guess. Need a little decongestant? Ooh, light show!
I don't think that worked properly. Seems like the machine needs all 3 lasers to function. Maybe there's a way to fix them?
Only one way to find out.
aphids, nature's lollipops.
Come on, reindeer nose. Want a piece of this?
Let there be light!
Good job, giant explosion machine.
What do you think happened?
No clue. Wanna go find out? Weevil here! Whoa!
Tremor detected. Something's afoot. Ants coming through! I'm ready to go home now. water filtration tablets needed. Those look like idealized geometric shapes in that paint thing. They can't be real.
I have isolated the source of the particle irregularities. They appear to be a byproduct of the shrinking process. If I adjust the machine to account for their existence, it should be the key to the de-shrinking, expanding process. Virgil, please bring up the readings for the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle traces. Ugh, that name is going to get tiresome. And while you're at it, rename all references to the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle to raw science.
Order received. Raw science identified. Does it require cooking, flipping, or grilling?
No, none of those. Categorization.
That answer is not permitted, according to health code standards governing the handling of raw food items.
Let's get you back in action.
System System reboot in progress. Thanks for the helping hand. I am Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot. I am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain. I suspect you were miniaturized by Dr. Tully's spacer device. Why are you here in the yard? I do not know. In fact, I cannot seem to recall much of anything. A recent power surge has caused a massive raw science containment explosion. This lab, as you can see, is and what's worse, the explosion has disrupted my sorry to pile on the bad news, my new friend. How can I be you are here, in the Oak Lab, built and used by Dr. This is the base of operation. Dr. Tully is a brilliant he is also my creator. My initial protocol was to serve as the short order cook of the future. However, I have been recently promoted to acting science manager to assist with his experiments. Although, now that I am processing it, I have not seen him, and now I cannot recall where he went. It must be my corrupted memory banks. It seems you and I are both a little discombobulated. Given my best calculations, your biomass has been subject to covalent spacing reduction via interatomic energy extraction. In other words, you have been shrunk. It is likely this was achieved using Dr. Wendell Tully's spacer platform, patent pending. Shrinking can be a traumatic experience for tiny human brains, and memory loss is a known side effect. Hopefully your memory will return in time. To return to your prior size, you would need to successfully act. Unfortunately, my readings indicate it is inoperable. I am sorry, but it appears you may be. Haha! That is a great idea. Let me run a full diagnostic scan on it and see what we need to do to get it fixed up. Processing! Processing! Memory fault. Code 408 ARG. I am sorry again. It appears I have. Without those memories, I do not know how. Dr. Tully used 2 types of chips to back up my memory. Auxiliary chips are small capacity chips used to store project data. Super chips are special, and they are gold. If we are going to fix the spacer, I suggest exploring the other labs in the backyard. Return with any memory. Dr. Tully has built many more labs throughout each lab is used for various experimental procedures. I can upload their locations to processing. Processing. Error. Cheese and fries. The lab locations are, but we are in luck. The Hedge Lab is the observation center of the yard and used for research on arachnid webbing. You will find the hedge near the house if you head southeast. The lab is located deep inside the hedge, sending the coordinates to your scabby. Try to find the Hedge Lab first, but there is nothing stopping you from searching the yard for the other labs. Except, of course, thousands of angry, hungry insects. That reminds me. Dr. Tully locks the important labs with biometric scanners. You will need access. Head over to the ASL terminal and place your hand on the biometric scanner near it. Give it a moment to sync your... Once you are registered, you will be granted access. ASL grants access to daily work items. Nay, tasks. Nay, quests. Yes, quests. I will reward you in my science shop. You can trade raw science back for survival recipes from log on to the ASL terminal over there. Unless you have any other questions, you really should get started. Have an exponentially great day! I'll need to process that.
Science!
Science is out of control.
This morning, I installed the borrowed lab modules. Another one of my forgotten inventions from the early days. I had such grand notions back then. The Kinder Science Mini Quick Little Chemist Lab educational toy for children. But no, Wendell, we can't possibly put hydrochloric acid into the hands of children. The lawyers will never agree. It's a good thing I never told them about the Bunsen burners. Odd that Ominent has been using my toy pieces in this way. I digress. The lab network is now up and running in the backyard. I'm planning to dedicate each one of them to a different function. Main power will run through here. The Oak Lab is the center of operations for the backyard. The second lab is nestled into the hedge. Such wonderful views from up there. Side note, I'm worried that Ominent's shoddy manufacturing of the lab pieces will cause them to fall apart over time, but they will do for now. One success after another! I have returned Burgle to his original size! It appears that my new raw science containment field is working at 99% effectiveness. 98.5%. Right, Burgle, right. However, as Burgle indicates, there is some minor, insignificant raw science leakage. A note for another time. Noted. But I see no reason to put off a human trial. I believe there should be no issues. But audente
Hello there!
fortuna
Acting Science
juvat.
Manager!
I
How
am
can I
ready to
help you
prove my
today?
creation's full
Ahoy,
potential.
my friend! How can I help you today? Thank you! Come again soon!
End recording. Burgle, I'd like to record some messages for my family, in case things do not go as planned.
Do 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 do.